8 million tons of plastic every year is added to the oceans. By 2050, this would outweigh the total amount of fish we have in the oceans. Since the invention of the plastic around roughly 100 years ago, 9% of the total product has been recycled. 12% was burned, and unfortunately 79% are sticking around somewhere, or better to say, everywhere. In the nature and inside your body. All adults in the world, they all have small amount of plastic inside their bodies called microplastic. Even 8 out of 10 babies have microplastic inside their bodies. Plastic can cause some damages to our health, such as even some may cause cancer. They interfere with your hormones. They ruin the nature, the animal's life. We need to stop that, but not by banning the plastic. That's not the right way to deal with this. Plastics are good for our life as well. They help us a lot. In some ways, they do reduce the amount of carbon dioxide we release into the atmosphere. However, the way we are currently using them are not the right way. We need to decrease the amount of use we have for plastic. We have to reuse the plastics. We have to recycle them. We have to avoid and say no to disposable plastics such as cups, cutleries, drinking straws, shopping bags. We need to reuse them. Today, I'm going to teach you the fun way to reuse the plastic bottles. Let's hope that our nature in future, for the future generation, would be a better place to live. We all are responsible. We should all care. I care. You should care too. So you don't need much stuff. The main thing is plastic bottle. So 3 hourglasses. The first one, I'm starting with the sand one, the classic one. Sand, let's use this one. 2 bottles we need, ideally same shape. These are the caps. I need a hole right at the center of the cap. If you don't have sand, you can use salt, cooking salt, as good as sand, even sometimes better. You can even add food coloring to it, make a different color. So let's test it if it works. Yes. It just falls. I'll tell you how you can fix that. The center of mass is gone higher because there's more mass in the top when you turn it, and that's why it's not that stable. But we can fix that. So there you are. So how we can fix that is just use cardboard. Anything cardboard, woods, anything flat and solid. Place it at the bottom, glue it there. It would make it more stable. Hourglass, made by sand. As I said, you can use a salt too. So that's the first one. The second one, slightly more physics. I love to add physics to my experiments. I'm busy using iron filings, strong magnet. This is a neodymium magnet. They're very strong, but you can use any magnets, to be honest. And I'm going to use a smaller bottle to show you can use even the less iron filing than sand. I washed them because there was juice inside, but works. So same process as we had for that. This shade, you cut this in the cardboard. This cardboard goes in the other one. You need to stick the magnet right at the center here. It's ready. When you turn it upside down, same as sand, it would go down, but they have a magnet here, so they were attracted to the magnet. Let's see how you don't need to stick the cardboard in the both sides. Only making this is enough. So this one. Wow, let me show you from close. It's amazing. I love this. Give a nice shape and pattern. And when it's done, obviously, take it off, turn it the other side, and place it there. Job done. So let's make this work for now. So that was the second one. As I said, you can change the size of the hole to make this, look at this one is still running. So if I make the hole bigger or add the amount of sand, it would for the longer time. You want this to finish quicker, just make the hole bigger. And the last one, which is the first time I want to do it, I'm not sure if it works. 2 bottles. I'm not going to use any solid, liquid only. Using water and oil. You know water and oil, that's just the cooking oil. They have different density. Oil less density, so with when you mix them together, they won't mix. The oil within the top. I would like to add some nice color to it. I have oil paint. Remember, it has to be oil-based paint, not acrylic or water paint. To blue one, add some to the oil. So first, adding oil. So my first attempt to make oil and water hourglass was disastrous. As you can see, it didn't work. They weren't moving up and down to displace each other. And it was mess everywhere. So I changed my method. I've learned from that. And now here is how to make the working one. Day 2 failed my first attempt. As you can see, it didn't work. So putting this away. And I changed my method. This is the new working one now. As you can see, third of the bottle, 1 bottle, third of it, oil, any oil, vegetable oil, cooking oil. 1 full bottle, just water. I add food color into it to make it blue. Make sure you seal these 2 caps together properly, otherwise the water and oil would leak from this. You can see now it works very fast. It's around 20-second hourglass, which is good. Make some nice visual effect with these bubbles because of different density between oil and water, and this is much better and easier to make. One tip for you guys, if you tell it, alright, it didn't work, just small squeeze. I will start working. Has a starting point, that's a switch. So for the iron filing magnetic one, what I did, I have increased the size of the hole inside the caps. One thing that you could do is first stick the caps together and then make the hole. This is definitely then going to be at the center in front of each other. They will match each other. Not how I did the first time. So I put the caps back on to show you. This goes faster now. Magnet, and very cool shape, and it's faster. This one works around I think 45 seconds or so. And then the sand one, again, I increase the size of the hole. You can increase the amount of sand too. And this one works longer, which is around 1 minute 20 seconds. I made a video about slimes a few weeks ago, and I asked a question about why slimes get dried and get harder and lose the flexibility after a few days. 3 of my subscribers, they answered that correctly. So they are Danish Farouk, Ahmed Rian, and Abdurrahman Ramadan. Thank you so much, guys. Perfect answer. Shows that you know your science very well. Good job. Thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have learned how to recycle the plastic bottles and save the world. See you next video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and write a comment as well. See you guys. Bye.